Hi, it's Joe from Queens, and I'm in Queens. I'm on Queens Boulevard. Picked up some Knishes here at Knish, and we're going to head back to Long Island for a shave. So, a shave and a Knish today. Take care, we'll see you in a little bit. Hi everyone, how are you? Joe from Queens here. I meant to make this video last night, but when I got home from Queens I was too pooped. Did a lot of walking yesterday, had my car in for service. My friend Rich owns a great service station, and he's got a great staff there, Angel and Tom. They do a terrific job, so I make the trip in, I get the car fixed there. So when it needs a little something, that's where I go. So I had some time to walk around while they were working on the car. So I stopped by Knish, one of my old haunts. That place has been there since 1952. That's before me, that's old. So I had to stop in for a Knish, one of those pigs in the blankets, you know, the hot dog in the dough wrapping. So had to stop in. So we'll do our shave today. This is Saturday morning, yesterday was Friday, so end of May. So I had a nice walk, and today we'll have a nice shave. So let's get started, shall we? I think our pre-shave today, we're going to use a little corn huskers with some grapefruit essential oils, and gives it a nice citrusy flavor. So pour a little bit out, nice and thick. This is thick. This is thicker than most pre-shaves, the oils. And we have about 3 days of growth. So we really need some pre-shave. All right, there's our pre-shave. Our razor of choice today, since Knish started in 1952, I just got this recently, a recent acquisition. This is a Gillette Black Tip Super Speed, I believe it's called. And it's got that black tip there. And this is a W3, so it was made in the third quarter of 1951. So if it was made in the third quarter of 1951, figure around 1952, when Knish was first opening up. This was on Queens Boulevard. There's probably drugstores or apothecaries, if you like, all over the boulevard. So they were probably selling a razor just like this about that time. So that's going to be our razor of choice this morning. And we put a very simple blade in it today, a Derby Extra. So not too aggressive. And we'll see how it does on this 3 days of growth. We'll see how it does. Today's brush that's been soaking, a razor and brush Boar Signature Series Facebook razor. Not razor, brush. Very nice brush, hefty brush, and it has backbone, so I like this brush a lot. Today's shaving cream, as I take it apart. German Street Collection shaving cream for sensitive skin. Very luxurious. It's made by Taylor of Old Bond Street. A very luxurious, thick shave cream also. Be good for the 3 days of growth. So, we're going to face lather. Because this shaving cream doesn't require much work. So here we go. I'm going to lather up. Rather quickly. And our Gillette ready to go. Put a little hot water on it. So you don't hit the cold blade on the skin. Get a 30-degree angle. First time I'm using this razor, I just got it recently. Seems very nice. It's in really good shape, over 60 years old. It's really a nice shape. You can see there's no brassing on it. It's a TTO, twist to open, butterfly, razor. And you can hear it cutting away. Even with a not so sharp blade, the Derby. Not so sharp. Me neither, I'm not so sharp either, but that's another story. All right. This is our first pass with the grain. All over the shirt. All over our Gillette shirt. Mustache area. And this pass number 1. All right, that was pass 1. Not bad. Pass number 2. Plenty of lather on the brush. Maybe for pass 3 it'll need a little bit more, maybe not. We'll see. Nice brush. Okay, we're going to go across the grain. Pass 2. As we go across. This is pass 2. Hope everybody's doing well. Well into the end of spring, summer. Okay. Clean off the razor. We're ready for our final pass. And then we'll see if we need any touching up. We'll add a touch more of our German Street for our third and final pass. Okay. Our most aggressive pass now, south to north, as we go against the grain, and then we'll see if we need any, as they say, pickups, touch-ups. Or cleanups after we cut ourselves. This is usually the time it happens. We'll be a little bit careful if we can. Even though the Derby isn't the sharpest of blades, you can cut you. Okay. I think with a, see, we can even go over without putting any extra shaving cream, because it leaves that film. Very quality made, luxurious shaving cream. All right, there we are. There we are. We're going to rinse with a little hot water. And now cold water. And there's our rinse. start our post-shave. Our trusty Allen block. Very trusty. Wet it down a bit. Close up our pores, get a little feedback. There's our alum. We'll let that shaving cream. We'll let that sit for a minute, and we'll wash it off. Okay, very nice. BBS with a 60+ year old Gillette. Okay, that was our alum. We rinsed. Now we have a little plain old, not fancy, witch hazel. Put a little witch hazel on as an astringent. Here's our witch hazel. Almost there. What's next? Aftershave. So I think today we're going to go with something classic, something old that was used in the 50s and before the 50s. I remember my dad used to use this too. Skin Bracer by Menon.
I don't need some fancy cologne to tell me I'm a man. I use Skin Bracer. It smells great, but it also cools and tones my skin. Confidence is very sexy, don't you think? Original and cooling blue by Menon.
So a very classic scent. So let's use a little Skin Bracer here for Saturday morning, end of May. Yep, very classic. Very nice. That's our Menon Skin Bracer. By the way, these derby blades, I only use them once. They don't really hold up that well, so I have my trusty razor blade bank. I have, that's trusty, so I'm gonna open this up. Thank Mr. Derby. That's what we give them. They're very inexpensive, so what the heck. And there we go. We'll rinse off the razor a little. Easy to clean these TTOs, one-piece razor. First time I've used this one. A W3, 1951, third quarter. Alrighty. Next, last but not least, we'll do our shaving balm. We have a little Rise, also a classic. A little Aftershave cooling balm. So we'll open that up. Take a little bit out. That'll finish up our shave for today. We're all set for a nice Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning, afternoon, evening. We're all set. So that's about it. So Joe from Queens, here in Long Island. Visited Queens yesterday. And had a nice Knish. Very classic snack, meal. Classic type shave. And until we meet again. So stay well. And we hope to see you soon. And have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.